You've been throwing punches your whole career, and you've been doing it wrong. Not slightly wrong, fundamentally wrong. And it's costing you real knockout power.
Every fighter thinks power comes from the arm. So they train the arm. Heavier bag, more reps, bigger biceps. But the arm is the last thing that should fire. It's the delivery system, not the engine. And if you're leading with the arm, you're running a Ferrari on the wrong fuel. Here's what Biomechanics actually says. A punch is a kinetic chain event. It starts at the floor. Force travels from the foot, through the ankle, the knee, the hip, up through the core, the shoulder, the elbow, and exits through the fist. Break that chain anywhere, and you lose power at every link above the break.
The biggest break in that chain is the hip. Most fighters punch with their shoulder leading. The hip either doesn't rotate or rotates too late. When that happens, you've disconnected the most powerful muscle group in your body from the punch entirely. Your glutes, your hip flexors, your obliques, all that force just sitting there, unused. You're punching with 15% of your body. Watch any untrained fighter throw a cross. The shoulder rockets forward first. Then the hip tries to catch up. By then, it's too late. The punch has already left. The hip rotation arrives after the fist. That's like firing a cannon after the cannonball has already left the barrel. The force never connects. The punch lands, but it doesn't land hard. Elite strikers do the exact opposite. The hip fires first, always. Watch a world-class cross in slow motion. The rear hip drives forward and rotates before the shoulder moves even 1 inch. That rotation loads the shoulder like a slingshot. Then the shoulder releases, and the arm is simply the whip at the end. The fist doesn't push, it snaps.
So how do you rewire this? Method 1, the wall hip drill. Stand in your fighting stance, 1 foot from a wall. Your rear hip should face the wall. Without moving your shoulder, drive your rear hip forward and into the wall. Just the hip, nothing else. Feel that? That's the isolated movement your punches have been missing. Do this 50 times per side, every day, until the hip moves first, automatically. Method 2. Slow motion shadow boxing. Drop to 10% speed. Throw a cross, but pause at each stage. Foot plant. Hip rotate. Shoulder follow. Arm extend. Feel each link in the chain fire in sequence. When you can do this cleanly at 10%, speed it up to 20, then 50, then full. Speed reveals sloppiness. Slowness reveals truth. Method 3. The resistance band cross. Anchor a resistance band behind your rear shoulder. Get into stance. Now throw your cross against the resistance. The band forces your body to use the hip because the arm alone cannot overpower the resistance. Your nervous system will find the correct chain automatically. 3 sets, 10 reps, heavy band. 2 weeks and your punch will feel like a different weapon.
Here's what nobody warned you about. Under pressure, your body reverts. When adrenaline spikes and the round is close, every bad habit comes roaring back. Your shoulder leads again. Your hip dies again. All that drilling, gone in a heartbeat. That's why you must train the chain until it's reflex, not just a skill, a survival pattern.
Stop thinking about punching harder. Start thinking about punching later. The fist is the last thing to move. If your fist is leading, you've already lost the power battle. Hip first, shoulder second, arm third, fist last. That sequence is the punch.
The fighters hitting the hardest in the gym aren't the biggest. They're the most mechanically correct.
Fix the chain. Fix the sequence. And the power you've been chasing was always already inside you.